Hello, this is Mohammed Shafi, and this is my digital portfolio. So, the first thing that I wanted to share with you was the Google Sites that I made for this class. The homepage just has something about myself and just to basically introduce people to my digital portfolio. The first thing that I have is the About Me section with a picture of myself. It tells people what I'm majoring in currently and minoring in. So it also tells where I'm born and what my future goals are and what I'm willing to pursue at the moment, which is digital marketing or project management. It also gives some of my interests and some of my skills and abilities that I've been able to portray for the last 3 or 4 years that I've been working. The second part of the website is the resume section. So I've attached a resume which I've made. It basically talks about the objectives that I have, like what I feel like I want to gain from where I wanted to work. It also has experiences that I've gained over the past few years, which is some internships that I did back home in Bangladesh, being a graphics designer for a residential safety program, and then getting promoted to assistant coordinator of marketing. It also bullet points the things that I do for did for the specific job, and on the left side I also have skills and awards such as Dean's List, which I feel like is a lot important. Citizenship and perfect attendance, which shows that not am I only nice, I'm always been on time. And some of the skills that I've already have are like HTML, mostly graphics designing with SQL and VBA, as well as some programming knowledge as well. It also shows education and community services that I've done in the past few years and extracurriculars that I've been involved in. The third tab is designs that I did in the past over the past few years. So these are some flyers that I did as a graphics designer and as the head of marketing for residential risk management. These are some of the things that I did for some of my classes that I've taken, like art classes, and some just that I did as an interest, as a hobby for graphics designing. I'm also interested in making videos, so this is one of the videos that I made for a class as well, which was a recreational video for a previous Apple iPod ad. I'm not gonna show the entire thing, but yeah, you get the gist of what I did. I'm also have two more videos that I'm working on, which I'll probably upload in this page as well. And lastly, I have the contact information space where I have given my personal email and the link to my LinkedIn as long as my phone number. So let's just move on to LinkedIn. I've worked on LinkedIn a lot more than I did before taking this class. I'm growing my connections. Previously, my connection was like probably 12 people. So I started adding more people, got my education up where I'm currently working at as well. The only thing that I need to work is trying to get a professional picture of myself, which hopefully I'll get by the end of the semester. It also gives a small highlight of what I do and what I am and some of my skills. As you can see, people are already interested in viewing my profile. I've had some people who looked over which work for other offices as well. So like iCareer Solutions and banking. And I also worked on adding the experience sections as well. As you can see, as long as trying to get endorsements from some of the freelancing stuff that I did. I'm also trying to get endorsements from people that I worked with in the past year and working with right now, alongside interests that I have. I'm trying to grow my connections as much as I can so that it's easier for me to hit to message people directly and hopefully getting a response back. There's no harm, as I said, there's no harm in trying to get a response back from people. But if you don't try, then you will never get a response back. Some of the social media links that I have is my Instagram. This is the one that I work the most on, which I feel like people would look at the most. If Since I'm trying to become a digital marketer and since I'm currently working as a graphics designer as well, my social media is my Instagram is public, so people could actually see what I did. I do some graphics designs that I upload here. Some one of them being this. I love taking photographs, which I post as well, and it's mostly considering of edits and photographs that I taken over the past few years, alongside some of my own personal pictures. And two of the Instagrams that I'm currently in charge of as head of marketing is the residential fitness centers and residential safety program for Stony Brook. So this one is residential fitness centers where I've worked on flyers that I've made for residential fitness centers basically. So whenever they need some information to go down, I am in charge of making sure that I make a flyer and post the flyers on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And I do that by using Hootsuite, which I can show you the access to since it's work related. But these are most of the flyers that I've made and I've posted alongside Stony Brook RSP, which is one of the better things that I work on the most. Uh, I was also given a chance to make sure that we generate more Stony Brook students as followers. It used to be around 500 followers before I took over, and I wanted to do a giveaway, which generated a lot of interest from Stony Brook students. And then we ended up giving a contest giveaway as well to a special Stony Brook student by giving them a free sweatshirt of their choosing. Other than that, I've learned how to use social media to the utmost as well. I made sure that I would open a Twitter account and I'm following people on Twitter. I need to post on Twitter a lot, so that's something that I'm gonna work on in the near future, probably this summer. LinkedIn, I've worked with endorsements, growing connections, and making sure it looks as professional as possible. Facebook, I filtered out everything that I felt was unnecessary to be in my profile so that whenever people search me up, they don't find posts that I probably posted on during middle school. And that's about it. I'm very grateful I took this class. I understood a lot more about social media platforms that I didn't in the past, and I hope that this would help me find a job where I would love working for. Thank you.